That's what they telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what they telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where is she? She telling me to come forward, come for me. See, I don't know why I finally now I just spoke my mind. I know it's long since we spoke sometime, but this thing no play, I go change your mind. Just give me some time, any place, cause I don't have no time to waste. No more back and forth just like Aaliyah. That's all I wanna do right now. Grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. Well, when me gonna grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. Well, she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where is she? She telling me to come forward, come for me. Telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what they telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where is she? Where is she? She telling me to come forward, come for me. I don't know why I finally now I just spoke my mind. I know it's long since we spoke sometime, but this thing no play, I go change your mind. Just give me some time, any place, cause I don't have no time to waste. No more back and forth just like Aaliyah. That's all I wanna do right now. Grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. Well, when me gonna grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. But she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just killed it.
We made the decision to play Thiago. Klopp doesn't change the system. Since blue back left, he don't want to change from the 4-3.
Yo, Liverpool. Liverpool at MCC, bro.
You know what? You see the tune though. I was listening to the tune when we were in the background, right, setting up, and in my head, I wasn't even hearing "Come for me," bro. I was just like, "Come for go." I've come for. I was like, just come for Gomez, come for Joe, come for Joe, come for Joe, come collect him, come collect your bro, come collect your bro. Jurgen and the Chuckle Brothers.
Bro, you know, like after a while, like you know when you're watching the game, in the end, I just started playing like 2K because I was just like, you know what, my notifications will notify me when something's going on. I was like, what's even the point? Like the game was on in the background, but I had my headphones in playing 2K. I was like, bro, I'm not listening to this. I don't need to listen to what's kind of going on. But it makes me laugh because I just want to know where all the people were like, yeah, now Liverpool are back, man. You know what I mean? Real Madrid, they're not ready. Darwin Núñez, everything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
do you know how mad that is? That's like,
you know,
do what we did. Do what we did. It's like if Bournemouth were saying that, and they're like, no, you're not ready. You know, we got Billing in the 10. You know, Billing's gonna tear up Virgil in the air. Like, that's what we did. I swear to you, our fan base must be the most delusional fan base we've like on the planet. On the planet. No. Let's go back to what I was saying at the beginning of the season. Man, were telling me Joe Gomez was the heir apparent to Virgil van Dijk.
Right.
Heir apparent to what?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter at this point. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, you know what's you know why it's funny, yeah, because you know sometimes you got to look at things in life, yeah, and you got to take it for what it is. When you get humbled like this, and you know what was even funnier, going 2-0 up, I thought, right, fast start, as we all predicted, Liverpool gonna have a fast start. They're at home, crowd, we already know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? But then I just kept sitting there, like I'm lying down in the bed, like, and I'm just sitting there watching it, and I'm like, bro, like Madrid don't look fast though. Like they don't look like a team who's panicking, like who are 2-0 down away in the first leg of a Champions League. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it don't look like that. Like it just looked like a team who were like, okay, like it was like they were boxing and you've banged man unexpectedly, but you haven't hurt me, but you just banged me unexpectedly. But I'm not hurt. It's just because it was so unexpected. I was like, right, all right, cool. And then you bang me again, and it's like, all right, say no more. Like maybe now I need to, you know, stop messing around, kind of thing. You know, like they just never panicked, like at any point. And then obviously, look, there's some goals which were like mistakes and stuff like that. Let's just take away, if anyone wants to, because I know that's what's coming there. Take away all the goals that you think were like, it was a mistake, which is probably like 1, 2 if you want to count the deflection. They still beat us, you know what I mean, like 3-2 regardless. And that second half was so easy for them. Like, bro, like it's 2-2. I expect you to come out in that second half and do something. But you came out in the second half and Madrid were like, all right, cool. You, man, I beg you know what I mean? I beg you pull your socks up because these lot are trying shit. So I beg you just, you know what I mean? Pull your socks up. Let's just go. And they just went to go. And then it's stuff like watching Camavinga. How old is Elliot?
19, 20.
Okay.
Same age.
Camavinga's 20,
same
right?
age. Yeah, they're same age. They would be in the same year age, school age, bro. They'll be in the same year.
Okay. You wouldn't know that. You definitely wouldn't know that. And Elliot only came on for the last like 5 minutes. I feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he had bare time to do a mazza because he didn't.
But you see what I mean when we talk about like being that guy and not being that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not like there's levels to ball. There's levels. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You man in the chat. What, like all the Bajcetic lovers, like chat to me though. Chat to me about Bajcetic though. Chat to me about your Spanish Iniesta. What's the other name? The Stefan B. Like I mean the Stevie B. Sorry, that they want to be like. Chat to me about Bajcetic, bro. Chat to me about the 18-year-old. You know what I mean? People telling me, yeah, this guy's this, that, and the other. When we praise him, when we praise someone, I promise you, you know I'm coming with the criticism. You know I'm coming with the criticism. Like I have to. I can't just sit here and be like, yeah, he was great, he was great, he was great, he was great. And then when he has a dead game, now man's looking at him and saying,
Do what's
oh, but he's
mad?
only
But do what's
18.
mad?
I don't want
But
to
do what's
hear
mad
it. I don't
about
want to
it?
hear
But
about
do
your
what's
age.
mad about it is that the narrative that's being spun, even when you heard the commentary, I don't know if you heard it. It was like, wow, what a game he's having and stuff. And it's like, no, he's okay, as in, yeah, he can play at this level, but he's not having a good game. Like you can see, he can pass the ball about, but he's not having a good
Yeah.
game. Why is that the barometer to on whether a player's having a good game or not? Why? Like this is what I'm saying. No one spoke about Camavinga and was like, "Raw, what a young player! Look what he's doing." It was just he's a breader in the midfield, isn't it?
Oh,
He's
like
just a player in the
he didn't
midfield.
do anything. Camavinga didn't do anything special. That's just his level. Like, that was like his basic
No,
basic
that's
level.
that was what was expected of him. When Ancelotti puts him in that pitch, he's like, "Well, this is your level. We've signed you to deliver this." It's not, "Oh yeah, we're looking to develop you. We hope you become better." But look, let's just get down to it, because I need to see what the chat's saying, innit? Look, we've got 77 people in the building. Make sure we're smashing the likes straight off the bat. I want to see 77 likes, 75 likes, 70 likes. It's got to be 70 plus. So please make sure we're smashing the like. Make sure we're getting your ticket to entry. As the title, as you guys see on the thumbnail, and as you guys have seen, get the right amount of likes and stuff, just like we always do for Champions League nights. We open the calls up, we open the lines up, so you guys get to call in and you get to chat to us. Because right now, I'm not even hurt. I'm not upset. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to vent. I was actually laughing. I'm not going to be dead serious. I'm looking at the camera, dead honest. That was hilarious. That is hilarious. It's hilarious. And then I found the fans embarrassing at the end, singing "You'll Never Walk Alone."
I seen him clapping Bandits off the pitch. I was like,
look. But you see, even that, like, I get it. You know, you will have that kind of sentimental. He's a young player. Yeah, he had a poor game, but cool.
Jerry, I'm not even trying to hear about the young player.
Listen, I'm not trying to hear it. But guess what? We'll sing "You'll Never Walk Alone." Like we've been knocked out of the Champions League, but we gave it such a good battle in the second leg, and it was like it just wasn't enough. But we played so well. That second half, that was on par. I'm not going to lie to you. That was on par with what Brighton did to us. I kid you not. That's what it was. They were popping it about. Modric was like, when you talk about being press resistant.
Yeah.
Hold on. Man doing a 1-2, you come to press him and he just does a pirouette in the center of the pitch, but doesn't go anywhere and passes it back to the player that he was passing to originally. Dumb. Anyway, like we're going to get into it, but I need to see what man is saying. We got Revenite, big up to Revenite, saying, look, Klopp yet again, outdone again. Man has no answer. He does it again and again and again. We are getting cut apart and he refuses to adapt. My head is so hot. We got Aman Singh saying, look, big up UNG and Romz. Liverpool, a little baby club, getting schooled by big boys. Klopp should walk tonight if he knows what's best for him. Dead years ahead with FSG staying. Great time to be an LFC fan. Yeah, great time, man. Great time. Revenant then going on to say that we are dead as a football club. FSG and Klopp will bury us. We got Trudon. Look, just straight to the point. Klopp out. He's not even into football anymore. He's moved from Brighton to Newcastle. It's not even Newcastle, Trudeau. It's just Wu-Tang, isn't it?
I was just about to say, man, just Wu-Tang clanging it now, boy.
Wu-Tang clanging it. That's all, man. We got Ilyas in the building. Big up to Ilyas saying, why can Klopp never change the tactics? It's always the same. He never changes the tactics.
No. Okay, you know, get through the comments. We're going to get into all of that.
Cool. Conman, big up to Conman saying, FSG are to blame for not sacking Klopp. Bro. You know what? I actually agree with that. That's the one thing.
Like I actually agree with that slightly. They are actually to blame for this. Like,
yeah, FSG are to blame. Mac LFC saying Cardi G, man, you surely have to leave now. No way back for you. Listen, Bikini Bottom remix part 2. How can I lose when I already choose? Like, ding, 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 ding. All right, listen, this peak TikTok's gonna be crazy. KBJ saying we got touched at Anfield, disgrace. We got more than touched, man. That was like extreme. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, extreme. Yeah. Dennis the Great saying, James, hold that, shush. He's talking
You
to
know what?
me.
He was in the chat when you left. He was in the chat and he was saying, "Yeah, we're gonna smoke you lot." And everyone was like, "Nah, it wouldn't be there." Now he's sitting there laughing. So you know what I mean? Big up Dennis the Great, man. Big up yourself.
We got Barry Larry saying, "Yeah, my boy, cannot wait for this one. I want to hear Klopp out all night. He wants that Klopp
You're not
out
gonna
from
hear
his
that.
veins." The thing is,
Nah, you're not gonna hear that.
at this point, do it is you don't need to hear it. You just look into
Yeah.
do it is you look into G's eyes, and you can tell. When you look into, I don't know who I was listening to, but there was a talk of like, when you're looking into someone that's been like to a war, like come from a war-torn country, they don't need to speak about what they've witnessed. You look into their eyes and you just know. When I look into G's eyes, pause. You can just see it's just banners and Klopp out, and just, do you know what I mean? It's new managers. It's just,
bro. New managers. Like dollar signs, but with me, it's not even dollar signs. It's new managers that are
it's just a rotation of like Tuchel, Luis Enrique. You're looking at Eddie Howe now, bro. I know you are. You're looking and thinking, what? Is that something we could pattern? Is there a package that can be?
I'm looking at Marco Silva at Fulham. I'm saying, hey, you know what? He's playing ball right now. Like, I have to pattern him instead.
Yeah, exactly. We got Zach Grattan saying, "Yo, unless I'm done, what is this track called though?" Yeah, big up to Zach Grattan. That's our very own. Do you know what I mean? Little intro from John. That's called "Come For." Available on all streaming platforms. John the second, so John DII. Put that into Spotify. It will be right up there for you people. It's being ran at the moment. So yeah, big up. We've got McLovin saying, "I was there." Simba saying, "How was it, man?" Sack him tonight. Cadinho saying Alisson is finito. Well, I don't think so, but we got Boo Rider saying sack Klopp, sign Cardi B. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. See Cardi B, the defense will be on lock though. The defense will be on lock. I give you that, man. I give you that. Do you know what I mean? We got Mo Khalif in the building. Abdus Chowdhury. We got John. Come for. There we go. Come for Joe. Come for Joe. I wanna come for Joe. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. We got Barry. We got to Barry saying, "Look, Klopp in anyone? How'd that Newcastle home shirt looking for next season? Might have to get one." You know what? I heard it fits well. I heard it fits nice. We got Mo Fawaz saying, "You couldn't wait for this to happen, could you?" I told you, Mo. I told you. I'm happy.
Bro, Mo, don't be mad at Mo. Don't be mad at me because why are you mad at me? Because the team got dumped on. But I didn't lose. I didn't lose today. Liverpool lost 5-2. I didn't lose today. I'm all right.
Crazy. We got Jonathan. Big up to John. Jonathan saying, "Look, this can't be fixed. We just got humiliated in our own stadium." Facts. And look, man. Tab is saying that big up, can't be bothered, off to the gym, but we'll tune in the background. Yeah, just keep us there. Richo, Klopp. Anyway, look, there's pure of you in there. Keep the comments coming. Make sure we're still smashing the like, share it as well. This is going to obviously be goated. But look, man, chat to me, G. I don't really know where to start, man.
All I'm saying though, Jerry, is that I just want all the people that said, "Yeah, we are back." I just want you to come to the front of the queue and just explain that one. Listen, Real Madrid or Real Madrid, at the end of the day, you can go and lose to Real Madrid. I ain't saying that, yo, we play Real Madrid, like you have to go. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when you watch that performance, there's no way that you're now going to somehow justify it. But again, like I said, when we were talking about the team, the tactics, people were telling me, "Nah, man, you got to keep the same tactics. You got to keep the same players because the team have been playing well over the last 2 games." Bro, you're playing Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid are going to be a different proposition than Everton and Newcastle United. Respect to them both, but they're a different proposition. So I again, at the end of the day, yo, Liverpool got dumped on. I don't even know what else to even really go into, like, because you guys saw it for yourself, innit? You saw Klopp, we saw what he did, you saw how they panned out, you saw that what was going to happen. You almost could script it, to be honest. Maybe not 5-2, but you could probably script it. Liverpool going to start fast. We're probably going to get a goal. Heck, we get another goal. Yeah, that's fantastic. Once you get that other goal, where do we move from here? All right, cool. Let's obviously, you might calm it down a little bit, but the problem is you're playing against Real Madrid, a team who are very clinical, a team full of world-class players, a team full of very good players, and a team with a setup that is built so that when they're in these situations, they don't panic. They're not panicking. Now, we can chalk off the Alisson goal or the Alisson mistake. We can chalk off the Joe Gomez deflection. But bro, come on, man. 5 unanswered goals. Like when I'm looking at that, I'm just like, yeah, you lot are just bummed. But at the same time, again, I know for a fact, some of you in the comment section, next week when we go and probably beat Crystal Palace or whatever, the first thing you're gonna, yo, Liverpool are and this is what I'm saying when I tell people, yo, guys, look, like when we're winning, let's just continue what we're doing. Let's not praise them too much because the reality is Liverpool have been shit this season. And those performances in the last 2 games, yes, they have been better, but they're not that good. They were like some meaty performances. They've just been better than what we've seen this season. So let's just, temper the kind of, I mean, the euphoria around Liverpool at this current moment in time. But we go into Real Madrid now. Yes, we've won 2 games, 2 clean sheets. Absolutely great. And that is good for morale and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we've been shit. So those 2 performances haven't even been that good. They've just been better than what I'm watching, against Wolves, against Brighton, against Brentford, against all these other shit teams. So now when we get to this, you can't even get too low about this. Real Madrid are way better than us. Like they are a 5-2 team better than us. Like that, it was shown here today. Like they showed us the levels. There is such a big boy level to Real Madrid in comparison to Liverpool. We thought because we played them in these one-off games in finals, yo man, it was because of Courtois last year. Okay, cool. So Courtois even handed us a goal. So what is the excuse today now? What is the excuse? Don't even tell me injuries. I don't even want to hear it. There's no injury that would have come in and changed us.
But do you know what it is for me, right? And this is I've been screaming it and people don't want to hear it. And people kind of just hide away from it and shy away from it. And I'm not happy that pundits, likes of your Steven Gerrards, your Rios, no one's trying to call this out. If a man tells you, I know what you're going to do, and then they do it, and then you do it, and then they beat you twice now, is there not a question? And this needs to be the first talking point. Klopp's tactics. Because Ancelotti in that game, they started poorly. There were gaps about. They also had an injury to Alaba. So the way they wanted to play kind of had to change because Nacho's not the same type of player. Courtois giving you a goal. You're 2-0 down at Anfield, one of the cauldrons in European football. You make tactical tweaks where Rudiger goes and tucks in a bit more. Valverde comes across a bit more to stop allowing Salah space. And do you know what happens when Salah hasn't got space? He can't get past the man for Jack. I'm sorry, G. This is proof in the pudding. You give the bread a space, he's effective. No space, he doesn't do anything.
Yep, agreed.
I'm looking at this, and we spoke about in the biggest of games changing something tactically to go and make a difference in the games. And look, I'm going to be the first one to give him credit, and not credit, but I'm going to highlight the fact that I liked that when we were 2-0 up, we sat into a low block and we looked like a 4-4-2, and we're allowing them to play around the back and stuff. The problem is, you got to be lethal when you counter. And you got to be as lethal as Real Madrid were when they countered. And sorry, to concede 5 in a European game...
With no reply, by the way.
With no reply, that has got to be one of the most embarrassing moments. And it takes away from all the good work that the team did on 20 minutes. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't even put that down to Klopp. That's the players' application. Because if the players don't run as hard and try as hard, they don't look as good. They don't press as well. But tactically in the game, what was the message that Klopp gave to the players to go and combat Modric getting on the ball, to combat the 1-2s, or to combat Benzema dropping deep and linking up the play, or to combat Vinicius? Because we've seen this all season. We've seen the same thing all season. What Vinicius did on that left-hand side, we've seen that all season. Doesn't matter who's been playing there. We've seen it. So I don't know how a manager how does he keep getting away with this? Now there has to be an inquest. And big up to Joe, because at least he went and said that. After conceding 5 goals at Anfield, there has to be an inquest.
No. We need to even stop thinking this, bro. There isn't even a point. Why? Because all I'm gonna hear is it's FSG's fault. All I'm gonna hear is that the question that we keep getting after we did our show. Yeah, but who do you want to be manager though? I don't know. Just maybe someone who's not gonna lose 5-2 at home to fucking Real Madrid. Like anybody, like whoever that person is, just bring that guy. I don't care who he is at this present moment in time. Just bring anybody. Because we're not going to be an inquest. And it's not going to be a conversation. Everything you're saying, I agree with, Jerry. And you know I agree with everything that you're saying. But it's not going to be an inquest. There's not going to be a conversation about tactics. Because all we do is run it back. That's all that ever happened. Like, I don't even know what more evidence people need to see of this guy to show you that he's reached the end of the road. Like, I don't know what else you want to see. Like, do you want to just see us keep getting battered by these teams? First it was Napoli, now it's these guys, Brighton, Wolves, Brentford, Nottingham Forest, Leeds. Like, man is just getting battered by these some of the dead teams, but obviously Napoli and Real Madrid being the exceptions. And we're looking at it and we're saying, yeah, but if he only had the play, no, bro, because the tactics are not conducive to what we actually need for us to win these kind of games, bro. It's all well and good beating Everton. It's all well and good beating Newcastle. But as Jerry just said, bro, like, I expect you to come into this game. I don't care about your fast start, because the reality is, even if, we went 2-0 up, but the fact that we went 2-0 up, did you actually think that that was something that was going to be sustainable throughout 90 minutes? Like, did you think that we could just keep this going for 90 minutes and just keep scoring? Bro, that's never going to happen. You can't keep up that level of intensity anyway for 90 minutes. But this season in particular, you definitely can't keep that up for 90 minutes. That is literally a 20, 30, 35-minute kind of burst, if you possibly can, until the other team finally kind of start to rejig. And when you're playing against a team like Real Madrid, you only get the 20, 25 minutes that we did get to be able to do whatever it is we needed to do. So you're trying to tell me you're trying to win the game in the first 25 minutes and then just sit back? Like, every time you come into these kind of, like, and these are the games that I look at you and I'm thinking, all right, so is he going to change something? I would, like, as Jerry said, yeah, like, it was all well and good dropping deep when we're 2-0 up and whatever. But at the end of the day, I would have preferred to have just sat that way from the beginning and not even have that 2-goal lead. Kind of just wait for our moments, be clinical within those kind of moments, because the first way didn't even work. So going 2-0 up and sitting deep didn't even work anyway, because we ended up getting packed 5 goals later on. So what was even the point of that? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you might as well have just allowed the team to just continue doing what they were doing, which they even ended up doing in that second half anyway. And Real Madrid just decided that they don't need to worry about that because, again, experience. Carlo Ancelotti, again, we don't know what he said, so I'm not going to speak for him. But the reality is, you saw it on the pitch. He's clearly gone away at halftime. As Jerry said, he's obviously spoken with Nacho, or when Nacho obviously's come on or whatever, said, all right, cool, here we go. Salah's causing a bit of an issue down that side. We need you to kind of, play in a certain way, etc., etc. Camavinga, you're getting in on the ball, but maybe move the ball a bit quicker in that middle of the park. Let's see if we can do the 1-2s and the triangles with Modric. You know what? Let's start getting Modric on the ball a little bit. Modric, can you drop a little bit deeper for us, if that's okay with you? Just drop a little bit deeper so we can get you on the ball so you can start releasing the players. You know what, Benzema, maybe you just drop in a little bit so then you can allow Rodrigo on the right-hand side and Vinny on the left-hand side to be able to cut in a bit more. Because when you guys do that, it gives us a lot more space. Hey, you know what, Vinny, maybe in certain actions, I don't want you coming in actually. Drag Trent out, drag Trent so far wide so that there leaves a big gap between you, Trent, and Joe Gomez at that present moment in time. Cruz comes on. Everything is just like it's just here. It's just up here. But I expect Klopp to be able to do that too. I expect Klopp to be able to look at it and say, I have this weird feeling that he just said, guys, keep going. No, don't worry, man. Keep doing the same things, man. We'll pattern it in the second half.
No.
That's something that he will do.
But guess what? Do what we're going to do. It's going to be quite interesting. We're going to have something that I like to call Twitter time. So we get after the game, we all go on Twitter and we're just going to go through some of the tweets and we're going to chat about them and have a little laugh. Because what I'm seeing right now is hilarious. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, let's see this.
Let me know when you can see this, innit? Can you see, yeah?
Yeah, it's coming up on that.
Cool. So Anfield fix. I'm sacking Klopp at full time, and I'm not even feeling guilty about it. The rot that he's allowed to seep into this club is unforgivable. Repeated every single one of the mistakes he made at Dortmund, and still has the gall to look bemused on the touchline when reality hits.
Nah, big man thing though. Why are you smiling though, brother? Like, yo, my bro, why are you smiling? Like, what's so funny? Like, I want to know. Your team's 5-2 down. I'm seeing you smile on the touchline and that.
Oh my god, that's 66th minute, innit? Liverpool goals. He's saying, look, Klopp saying, look, I told the boys already, it was a massive knock, but a defeat is only a defeat if we don't learn from it. We will learn from this and go again. We still want to win the game in Madrid.
Shut up, man. I don't want to hear your shit.
Obviously, this is Klopp as well.
Chelsea fan. Where's the next year? Istanbul or where? Chelsea
Oh,
fan.
that's when he said it.
Book the hotel.
Put it in the diary, yeah. Thanks, Jürgen.
Where's the next year?
Man said book the hotel.
But look at that one straight underneath that from Dave thingy, like that quote. I can't even.
Yeah, so Klopp saying, look, you need to play a game like we played in the first half for a full 95 minutes. In the beginning, it was outstanding. Us in a nutshell, perfect 2-0 up. Whole first half was good, except the goals. We got passive. Second goal, slapstick. Cannot happen, shouldn't happen. How many times has he said that? Cannot happen, shouldn't happen. But it still keeps happening.
Oh, but this is what I'm saying. Like, he's saying that we should have played like this throughout the whole game, but you cannot keep up that level of intensity. You know what? It is what it is, man. Do what you do.
Jack Moore saying, look, this one's for a fucking clowns who thought it was okay going into the season with this squad. An all-time embarrassment. And Klopp, you've got some serious explaining to do. Anfield edition, game management by both Klopp and the players has been appalling tonight. Klopp saying, look, we lost too many balls in the wrong moments. I couldn't remember one pass to Darwin behind the lines in the second half. Where is it next year? Istanbul? Book the hotel. I don't know, man. I don't know. What else are people saying? Think Carlo, and this is David Maddock from the Mirror saying, I think Carlo Ancelotti just inspired a major Klopp rebuild at Anfield. Expect at least 4 incoming this summer. Bruv, what am I saying? What is this, bro? What is this?
Start reading the room better, my guy. Like, read the room better, bro. No one cares about that right now.
Oh, like Liverpool, when Liverpool beats 12th place Crystal Palace on Saturday after holding 5 to Madrid.
That's what I expect from this fan base, bro. That's why I laugh. This is why I laugh, because I will expect this, and man are gonna be like, yo, we look sick. Gakpo. Where was Gakpo? Man are telling me about Gakpo doing this and that. Gakpo was that and that. Where was Gakpo, bro? Come on, man. There's levels to this, man. There's so many levels to this.
Watch LFC saying, look, tonight was the definitive end of this team cycle. We must now start again, take what you need and burn the rest. Frankly, everyone has to be on board, including Klopp. We can't entertain anything less than absolute excellence, even if it means letting go of your favourites.
So this game was the end where everyone's actually looking at this game and thinking, yeah, Liverpool are done now. So it wasn't when we were sitting 9th, 10th in the league. It wasn't when we got bum rushed by Napoli. Like, it's now, like, playing against one of the biggest clubs in the world that we finally decide as a fan base, yo, man, we're done. Like, as if we was ever gonna beat them, bro. We're their Porto. We are their bitch. So it wasn't like it was likely that we was going to cook anyway. I don't understand the thought process that kind of goes through people's head. This is why I get mad sometimes, because I sit there and think to myself, you know what, give some people like the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, you know, they're so emotional, and that's cool. I understand that. But you're trying to tell me now, after the season we've had, now is when you're throwing in the towel. Brother, we should be already in the changing rooms from time ago. Like, we shouldn't even be still in the ring trying to fight. Like, forget all of that. Forget if we get top 4 and like that's even irrelevant anyway. That's even irrelevant. Get the top 4. Get your top 4. It will just paper over cracks and people will just lap that up. That's fine. But you're trying to tell me that this season, like, you can't look at this season and just say, yeah, this is just a one-off. The only way this can be seen as a one-off is if next season Liverpool literally go and win the Premier League and the Champions League. If they do that, this season was a one-off. But I do not see that happening, and I'm sure most of you in the chat don't see this happening.
But it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like if you,
but I'm not even gonna say. I'm just
even
as a disclaimer.
Liverpool,
I'm just gonna say never say never, just
I
in
know,
case it happens.
but what's mad? But what's mad is because people like let's be honest. Klopp's been at the helm for how many? 7 years, right? 8 years?
Yeah.
8 years? 7 years? Cool, whatever it is. We've won 1 Premier League and 1 Champions League. Doesn't matter. Like, forget, we could even come second and get 98 points or 100 points. We're still going to probably lose by 101 points. We'll still lose by a point. So it doesn't matter at that point. We're not going to go and win everything. This is my point. Even at Liverpool's best, we're not going to win everything. That doesn't mean it's not like City. They can be like, next year we're going to be back and we're going to win everything like we did, and we've done it so many times. And like, no, we haven't. Like, we've done it once, and we haven't been close since. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Barry saying, read that one. Which one would you like me to read, bro? Let me know. 4 signings. Yeah, 4 signings. Sorry, go on. Carry on.
No, I was going to say, whilst you're looking for that, I'll ask you, who was a positive today for Liverpool? Let me say something positive. Who do you think was a positive? Like, honestly, like, whatever your opinion, like, whoever you think was decent.
I can take a couple. I think... I was going to say, in that first half, I was saying Fabinho was a positive, but if you're my DM and you've conceded 5, it doesn't matter at that point, bro. You ain't done your job, innit? You ain't done your job, it doesn't matter. Henderson, I give a positive because he did back Trent a lot, like he won the ball with Vinicius a couple times. I probably say Henderson and then Nunes, innit? Nunes, because that finish was quality. It was a quality finish. The run was great. Those are the positives. But like Henderson again, it's like you just working hard. But I want to work that graft with some quality. When the quality was there, it was at times, to be fair. Like, he did spread the ball a couple of times. Like, you could see he was the least phased out of everyone in the midfield. Like, he didn't look. It wasn't. He harries around naturally, but he didn't seem like he was under mad pressure in that game. Like, he's like, cool, I'm in this game. I play with this type of intensity, and I'm gonna move the ball. Apart from that, Verge for me didn't really lead the back line well. It's just the same thing. It's just the same thing. The same thing over and over and over again. I don't know. There's not a lot of positives. I'm not gonna lie, the fans, you deserve like a 0 today, man. You deserve a 0. Not only did I hear the Madrid fans chanting over us, going, do you know what I mean? Hala Madrid and all of that, and just screaming, do you know what I mean? At Anfield on a European night, right? You guys started singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" when they scored the 5th goal. Like, it's too late. It's too late by that time. Like, what? What? Dude, this is enabling. This is enabling behavior. You're allowing the players to go back and be like, yeah, them man have got my backs, no matter what. And sorry, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. It should be a transaction. They play well, you cheer well. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What about yourself, man?
Yeah, Henderson. I mean, if I looked at the first 20, 25 minutes, I'll say Salah was the best player, goal and assist. Movement was really good in that first 20 minutes. But you're right, when it got to that second half, he was just nullified for a whole half, and he didn't do nothing. Klopp mentioned about Nunes. We just weren't getting the ball to him. He wasn't able to, we weren't able to get the pass in behind. But yeah, as a whole, maybe Henderson, yeah, you're right. He did actually look like the only brother who generally just wasn't really that phased by what was kind of going on. He just kind of, yeah, he definitely was nowhere near the worst player, let's put it like that. He was definitely at the top end of that.
Robertson as well, maybe. Robertson, maybe. That challenge, that little He showed some like fight.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
Robbo, yeah. Robbo was all right. Robbo was all right. It's it's so mad. It's actually so mad when you think about it. Yeah, I don't even feel like I didn't watch that game and feel like, other than Joe Gomez, I didn't look at anyone else and think, oh, you're right. You played shit, like super shit.
No,
Like,
no,
I
but do you
didn't.
know what it is? But that's my point. But this is what I've been trying to say. We're just not that good.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's true.
this is
It's
my
true.
point. When we're looking at it, it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I mean, like, we haven't done anything, but we're just not. There's levels. There's just levels.
Mm.
There's levels
It's
when
true.
it comes
It's
to
true.
it.
It's true.
It's like, yeah, you're right. No one played that good. Like Fabinho had a decent game. Verge had a decent game, but it's just not that good. Just not that good, because when it comes down to it, you can see the levels where they can just up the gears. You're not having to rely on, do you know what I mean? Just like mad energy. It's just quality on the ball. G, I don't know if you can see it, but Barry's saying read this tweet. I don't know what tweet it is. He's saying read this
Right,
tweet.
send it again. Just send it again.
I give up. Like if I can see it, he's saying, look, what, read this tweet. So what? B Ari Larry. I don't know. I can't see it. I can't see it.
You know, I wish on StreamYard you could like type in the person's name and just find it.
Yeah, I don't know, but let us know, man. Let us know. Trudon saying watching this club is so draining. This season is a write-off, but 5-2 record loss at Anfield. Yep, the most we've conceded as well under Klopp. Pondelf saying, look, Klopp says he can't remember a ball to Darwin behind their lines in the second half. Subs off Darwin, not the players who are responsible for not getting the ball to him behind the lines. Dreadful. Yeah, it's just like I say, it's a tricky one, man. This game, it's more of a humbling experience than anything. It's just more of a humbling experience. It's just like, oh well, you're just not that good, and I think that's actually more devastating because for the players, especially because when you go and realize, oh, I'm actually not on that level. Like Trent, like even a couple times, like you can see long passing, he's got that on lock. Like some of the passes played proper good passing. But his actual ability, like to play football without that long, if you can have that long pass in the locker, he'd be finished. He'd be so bad. Like his interplay's poor. He can't really dribble that well. He doesn't defend well. It's that pass that actually gets him. You know, we use that saying with like Wright Phillips and like Theo Walcott. If they didn't have the pace, they wouldn't be ballers.
Yeah, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, and I'm starting to look at that like with Trent. Like he's got the pass and he's got the vision. So of course, and he's got the confidence to obviously play that pass as well. Mad. Like it's just like obviously it's mad ability, and we saw it in the game.
It's world-class level.
No, but your ability to play football, like I'm going to get the 1-2, get the ball here. I'm going to dribble past this. You can't do that because when that long pass isn't on, he doesn't offer. When he doesn't play that long pass, he can't do anything. It's like, I swear Trent lacks technical ability. He's just a long passing merchant. And do you know what it is? It's like he's got that long pass in his locker, but I just don't see anything else. You know, when you see like Hakimi, you see like he'd come in, left foot pass, 1-2. Might drop the shoulder here, go that way. He can play a bit, like he can play a bit of ball. You look at even.
I said for Morocco, he plays further up the field sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he plays exactly. You know, you looked at like Alphonso Davies, innit? And even though he's but can you see like for Canada when he played further up the pitch, you could see he was doing everything. 1-2, he can, and that adds something to your level. When you looked at Roberto Carlos, it weren't just that long pass. It was the fact that he would probably do a step over, dubs you up. Do you know what I mean? Come inside. Alaba could do. He can't do that. He can't. And it means that you're so lacking because when that pass doesn't work, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because when they were blocking off those passes and he was asked to go down the line and do a 1-2, it wasn't working. Working. I then go and that's the problem I've just got to say, because you then have Henderson that because of Trent's positioning is now like vacating the midfield to get on the ball out wide. But Trent in that middle of the park can't do what Camavinga does or a Cancelo does when he does a 1-2 and comes into the... You see, there's a difference. You see when you see Cancelo play at right back and you see or Rico Lewis play at right back, there's a difference in how they move the ball.
Yeah.
Trent
they move the ball like proper football. Like,
whereas Trent moves the ball in a very sad to say, in a basic way, but that pass is what kills him. So we saw it today. That pass is ridiculous. Like, you can see it first time, boom, into Nunes, great. But apart from that, what else have you got? You're limited. And what happens with these teams? They just nullify that pass.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not, when we talk about being that's not as conducive to go. Look at when Dani Alves used to go and play at right back. Do you see, like, forget the passing that Trent's got. Dani Alves as the baller. Look at what he do, the 1-2s. Look at the positions he take up. Alarm. Kimmich. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Look, like I said, man, it is what it is. You guys wanted Klopp to run it back. He ran it back. It's the same team they had against Newcastle, against Everton. We played the same team, played the same way, and we thought we was going to see the same results. We thought 2-0 up. Well, here we go. Clean sheet, tear. Like, and big up Ed, bro. Big up Ed. I really don't care, bro. Like, I actually don't care, because the reality is, if we keep, Jerry said it there with the fans and stuff like that, if we keep enabling this kind of behavior and we keep accepting of this and we keep saying the same shit every single time we have a defeat, it just gets boring to even have this conversation at times. Like, more time, I'm just like, yeah, I hear it. I get you. Yeah, we lost. All right, we were completely outplayed. Yeah, they were the better team. They did this, they did that. We did this, we did that. Blah, blah, blah. The same players do the same mistakes. Joe Gomez, yet again. Alisson, his concentration sometimes is just on zero, like overconfident. But he is what he is because he saves us. Because of Ali, we are where we are in the Premier League. We could be potentially lower. So Alisson gets given a bye. That's fine. Who else is there? Van Dijk, sometimes a bit too casual, but it's okay because it's Van Dijk, no problem. Trent, very basic, but he's got that pass on lock. But hey, because he's got the pass on lock, we're good to go, no problem. Mo, because he scored, because he got an assist, no one's going to say anything. But second half, you were non-existent. Darwin Núñez, your chaos was literally nullified in the whole game. Gakpo didn't really do anything. It is what it is, but it's okay because we beat Everton and we beat Newcastle playing the same way. So it is what it is. Jota came on the pitch. Brother looked like he had bricks for feet. Because
Ram said it. He said it takes him a few games to get.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what? That's fine. I don't mind that. But bro, I beg you, even just get the ball to stick though. Like, that's not something I'm expecting you to be taking 10 years to get into, bro. Like, maybe, certain runs and certain things. Yeah, I would expect that just because you're not really match fit and blah, blah, blah. I get all of that. Bro, I'm just asking for you to just stick the ball, bro. Like, I'm not asking you to do anything mad. Just when the ball gets passed into you, just open up your body a little bit. Maybe just plant your foot in a certain way so you can control that ball. Because tonight, you was moving crazy. And then what I always find funny, and I said this on Twitter, I said this in the group chat. I said, bro, it's a bad day when you as a centre back are getting taken off when your team is losing 5-2. And
apparently he's injured.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, of course. Come on, bro. Like, injured. Man's just not going to see you for the next month because you've been shit. But again, like I said, played well against Newcastle, played well against Everton. And I keep going back to this because all I kept hearing during this fucking 2-game winning run was how good Liverpool are. Like, we haven't watched this team get butt fucked by some shit teams this season. And it didn't make any sense. And I said it, I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it as well. Anyone's got a problem with it, that's on you. I'll keep saying it. You need to start managing your expectations with this team, because this season is whatever it is, whether it's an anomaly or the way forward. This season is this season. Forget the wins. Just focus on how we can play against every single team individually. So when you come up against Real Madrid, don't think about what we did in the last 2 games. That's even irrelevant. We're against Real Madrid now, biggest club in the world, one of the best clubs in the world. We need to potentially play a different way. We need to be able to combat what they're doing. So it's like, when you don't get beat 5-2, I'm not going to be hurt about it. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, that was probably inevitable. Like, it was probably going to happen because of the way that we played. And they've got world class. Did you see Benzema's finish? Come on, G.
No, that was dumb.
Come on, bro. Alisson, sit down. Alisson, put on your bum, bro. Like, chill. You're not getting this ball. And they had like 3 men on the line, and he only had like this amount of the goal to even finish it.
Joe is mad. Left foot as well.
Left foot. Come on, bro.
Like, you know, in that situation, you know, I've seen like, you know, like Salah, you've seen him do that toe poke, you know, like where he's just trying to get any shot. You know that even if you just do anything, you just kick the ball in some way just to get the finish off. He was like, nah, bro, I'm finessing this into the top corner.
Composure, something that none of our attackers have. Salah, Nunez, all Gakpo. None of them got that level of composure because none of them are going to be out here trying to do that kind of thing. They'll be trying to finish in some way, or as you said, the 3 man on the line would have just bamboozled them like big time. Especially because one of them is Virgil, and he's a big youth. So it is what it is, man. Like I said,
it's crazy, man. It's a humbling experience. But look, the call lines are open, G. The call lines are open, and we got the main man himself, innit? He's the talk of the town at the moment. He dared, I mean, shout out to Jules, but I think he's going to come in and start doing up do-rag diaries with us, man, because, I can see he's fuming, but we've got none other than John. And hold on, he's not even wearing a Liverpool top. I'm seeing Leon. Rah. Just...
Yo, there's a tracksuit, not even. Is that a top or tracksuit?
It's a training kit still. Can you guys hear me? I've got my AirPods on.
No, we can hear you.
All good.
Alright, cool. Yeah. What's good? What's happening?
Chat to me, Mark. I don't really know what to say, man. I'm just like, is what it is, isn't it? Like,
hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was having a shower as the game was going on. I was even being told of the scoreline, so I came down. I watched it like it was nothing. I was like, all right, cool. And as the game went by, I was like, I know Madrid they're not phased. Like they really do not look phased. And even like as the play went on, me personally, I wasn't surprised at the outcome. I was just like, the only thing I was surprised of was how bad and embarrassing it was. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's just Joe Gomez, brother. Though I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like he amazed. No, I'll be real. He amazes me. No, on a real. I'll be kind. He amazes me of how bad he can get game after game after game after game. See what I'm saying? It's he puts on quite a spectacle. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. This is the level now. So this is the level. So people, listen in the comments. Everyone that's watching this show right now, I'm telling you right now, buckle up, because this is only the start. It's only going to get even more embarrassing. We've got Man U to come in at Anfield soon. We're going away to City. Arsenal are coming to Anfield. Buckle up. Get used to this, because this is going to be normal sense from now. Man like J Dubs, he ain't going to sell the club. He was never going to sell the club anyway. He's still looking for investment. He'll be looking for investment until Kingdom Come. He's unrealistic. He's playing with everyone's head, bro. I'm telling you, and it's for me, and I'm sure for you guys as well, because you already know anyway. You already know my stance on this whole thing. It's like, bro, I just want all of this whole thing to crumble. This whole thing to crumble on everyone in the fan base that is so delusional to thinking that, like, for one, the style of play that Klopp has is sustainable. It's not sustainable. This brother needs to get out. He needs to get out. He's done. He's finished. Like, the storyline's done. Like, there's no fairy tale ending. Like, just get over it. Move on. Like, that's another thing that the club can't seep into their heads, is just to move on. You know what
are you saying? We're saying Liverpool fans want another Fast and Furious like 15. They want Fast and Furious to carry on going on. They're just trying to rinse it, just reload it. Yeah,
it's just mad. Like it's. Anyways, listen, I can't relate, because for me, I've been living my life. I ain't been really watching Liverpool like that, to be honest with you. Like, I just be hearing the score lines. I watch the highlights, be like, all right, cool. Well, I've just been paying attention to this team here, so.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. But look, man. Before you head off, man, let us know what's in the pipeline, man. I know, obviously.
I saw you said you got a diss track.
Yeah, the diss track.
Oh yeah, that's coming.
Yeah, I need that. I need that.
Yeah, we need that. We need the diss track.
No, I got you.
But chat to us about what's dropping, man, and everything, man.
Nah, so next week got a new track coming out. It's called Locked In. You know what I mean? Got the video dropping as well. So I might probably drop the audio this week, all streaming services, and then the video will drop next week. So yeah,
there we go.
That is the one.
When's the music video for Come For though? I need to make sure that
Listen.
everything's patterned. I need to make sure everything's
Listen.
patterned. You get me?
Nah, listen, we got big plans for that one. Trust me, like the rollout for that. I mean, we're still gonna blaze that. We're still gonna promote that. We're still gonna run with it. But the video, I'm telling you right now, it's just it's looking crazy right now. I can't even lie. So,
Say no more.
yeah.
Bro. Hey, I want that
Yeah.
exclusive. Like I want it first before you like release it though. Like,
Yeah, no,
honestly.
I'll definitely send you guys a bit. No,
You know that I want to
Trust
see it
me,
like
nah.
first.
You guys will
Yeah,
get the WhatsApp. Trust me, you guys will get the WhatsApp.
Cool. Say that one. All right, man. John, take it easy. Enjoy what's
Once.
going over there in France and that. Enjoy Lyon
Je ne sais
and the
quoi, c'est
Turkey.
franc.
Bro,
Hey,
got
man,
man speaking
Turkey.
French and them thing there. That's what I'm saying, bro.
J'ai de l'efflon.
See?
All right, cool.
Hey,
man.
listen. In a bit. Love.
Love. Well, this is what I'm saying. This is what Liverpool just done to man. It's crazy.
No, but this is what I'm hearing though. You see, man are even fussed. Like, you know, I thought there might be some explanation. Someone will be dropping some gems as to what's going on. No one knows anything anymore, man. Everyone just like, yeah, I'm checked out, not watching the games. Like this is what it is. This is what it is. And like I said, it's a transaction for the fans to be up. The players have got to be up for it, and they're just not good enough. That's what it is. And when you're not seeing enough change. It's like imagine being in a relationship and it's not working out with your missus or your partner, your husband, whoever you're I mean, and you're saying that, look, we need to make these changes, we need to put these changes in place for us to get better, but the person's not putting any changes in place. After a while, you just become numb. It's like it is what it is. Tupac said it, innit? Changes. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Like it's just that's it, bro. That's it. So. But let's get the next caller on. I'm interested to hear what this brother's gonna have to say, man, because he looks. I know, and he's probably fuming. He's probably fuming right now. But look, we got Any in the building. What are you telling you, man?
Oh God, man, them. I don't know. My internet's a bit mad though. So can you hear me?
No, we can hear you. All good. Chat to us, man. Chat to us. Break it down.
Man's deflated right now. Still. Because I wasn't one of those guys that thought we were back in it, but I just thought we were a little bit better still. I thought we'd get top 4 as well. And I put in the group chat, I was like, yeah, cool, we're gonna get top 4. And that's simply because I thought Newcastle, and I don't rate Newcastle, I don't rate Tottenham in it, but I don't even think we're better than them right now still. Big up yourself, Marky, as well. Yeah, it's been a while. So I ain't been on YouTube for a sec still, okay? You get me? Liverpool, there's no reason for me to be on YouTube, bro. Stressing and that. Just to quickly touch on the game, bro. The first 20 minutes, I'm thinking, cool. Oh yeah, this is nice. Still, my dog Wizzy, I've got stocks. And I'm thinking, so if people are there that one of our goals came from their mistake as well, innit? Oh, okay, yeah. So my connection's moving a bit mad still. Yeah, my connection's moving brazy all day still. Is it moving brazy?
Hop out and then hop back in.
Yeah, hop out.
Yeah.
We'll get round. Hop out, hop back in, and then we'll bring you back on in it.
Yeah,
that's it. Wi-Fi moving like Gomez.
Still, I don't know, man.
Wi-Fi moving like Gomez.
Yeah.
Man, say fighting his Wi-Fi. All right, cool. Say the what?
Love.
Yeah, love. We need to get Eddie back. I need to hear what he's got to drop, man. You know, football knows. But look, without further ado, I think it's just this man needs no introduction. I mean, our uncle. We need to hear what Uncle's got to say in it.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up with my 2 favorite Ghanaians, man? What's up?
What's up? Talk to us.
Man,
I mean?
Listen, there's just nothing else to say, is there? You know, I don't know whether you guys understand Chi, but I'm going to speak a little Chi. It says it and translated simply means when it's threatening to come, we feel threatened. Once it's here, we are not threatened. Some of us have been saying that our manager needs to go. And how low is it going to get? You know, as soon as you say, hey, are you Klopp out? What's Klopp out? What's Klopp in? Nobody should be paid £15 million a year for this. This is the worst. This is the worst loss in the history of Liverpool at Anfield when it comes to European. How low is it going to go? Lose 3-0 to Brighton, lose 3-1 to Brentford. Teams that 2 years ago were playing in the Championship, lose 3-0 to Wolves, another team that has been struggling. I mean, this year we've lost to all the 3 bottom teams. So, look, last week against Newcastle, their goalkeeper got sent off. And if you came from Mars and you were asked to tell which team had a goalkeeper sent off, you would have said it was Liverpool, then wouldn't you? And all this is basically is a cataclysmic event that has happened as a result of bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. And you can trace it to our team not getting midfielders. Keep giving players who don't deserve it contracts instead of moving them on and getting new ones. And then for some reason, all of a sudden, we decide that, whoa, we've made a new discovery. So we're going to hang the fortunes of our team on an emerging 18-year-old. Unfortunately, today he's been overrun by people who are more experienced than he is. But he was overrun at the Etihad as well by midfielders who are more experienced than he is. But granted that he lost the ball. Midfielders lose the ball all the time. What happens? Somebody has to clear it behind them. That's why, I mean, what was Joe Gomez doing with that hospital pass to Alisson? And Alisson had 2 people on his side. In fairness to Gomez, as bad as he played today, I mean, Gomez was responsible for all 5 goals.
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah, all 5 goals. He moved to the side. In his defense, for the second goal, he moved to the side. But remember, this is not the first time Alisson has done this year. Remember against Wolves? So,
yeah, Alisson has this in his locker.
Right. So, this is all on the manager, unfortunately. And it doesn't help when your owner comes out and says something stupid as he said it on the eve of the match, of the most important match of the year. And then he has his North Korean clapping brigade in the media, the James Pierces and co of this world, trying to explain it away. What has Liverpool been saying ever since was it November ending? They said they had put the club up for sale. Didn't they say that? Isn't that what Tom Werner said? That's what they said. Now, the owner is saying, no, I never put it up for sale. No, we don't sell. We've never sold anything in 20 years. So what the fuck were you talking about? They said it because they needed to pull the wool over our eyes because they didn't want to buy the requisite players. So once again, we are next summer FC. Frankly, I'm not really upset. I'm not upset because James and G, I've been having these conversations with you that our manager has passed it. But we keep being told about the history. What's the history of Liverpool? We've won 17. We had a manager called Kenny Dalglish who even won the championship as a player manager. Right? He was still sacked by FSG. Right? Wasn't he sacked by FSG? So what is the big deal about replacing Klopp if we have to? Because this is all on him. Gee, if you go up 2-0 in the first 15 minutes of the match, what do? You drop back a few yards and invite the opponents to come and get it. Leave 2 men up front and drop back. Get another guy to fall back.
Counter-attack.
And have 4 across the front, 4 across the back. Right? That's we don't know football. We don't get paid the big bucks, but that's what we know happens. So I'm not upset. I'm just surprised that we basically bent over and, excuse my French, got fucked up the backside with a plunger. Right?
Are you surprised though? Are you that surprised with how we've been this season, with what we've seen of Klopp, what we know of Klopp, how Klopp is, how the team is, how the players have been? Are we that surprised really that they were?
No,
remember, they're so good. They're just clinical, so they were going to score.
Because we don't have the men. If you go to a gunfight with an ice pick, that's what happens. Right? So let me give you a scenario. Assuming that during the winter break, we had gotten in Keepin, we had gotten in Manukone, we had gotten in Mohamed Kudus, would we have lost this match? Of course not.
We definitely would have had a better chance, I'll tell you that.
I'm telling you, we wouldn't have lost because we lost the game in the middle of the park. Remember the 5th goal? What happened? Modric, a 37-year-old going on 38, gets past one midfielder. In fact, Fabinho coughs up the ball, right? Let's go there. Fabinho coughs up the ball. Wouldn't even foul the guy. Grab him, dive, grab him, put him down, get a yellow. He gets run by. Bacetic. The guy goes on a run, gives the ball to one person. We have just fucking turned inside out. And then he scores. So you think that you think that Modric would have gotten past 6'4" Keepin? You think he would have gotten past him? You think he would have gotten past 6'3" Manukone? How does he do that? How would he have gotten past him? So it's a manpower issue, my brothers. It's a manpower issue. We are refusing to get the manpower that we need. Having said that, I think the referee did us in. That push on Nunes was a penalty all day. I don't know what he was looking at. It was a penalty.
I've definitely seen those given. I have definitely seen those kind of.
Yeah,
I've seen those given, but it's one of those ones where I think Gary Neville was even spoken about it. He said if you nudge him in the right way, you do it just enough.
I'm not going to blame a referee. I'm not going to blame a referee for. I'm not going to ask a referee to do what we should have done because, to be honest, in the first half, we actually should have scored 4 goals, not just 2. Okay, we had a sitter that Salah missed. There was another one that Nunes missed. So I'm not going to blame anybody. Hey, this is all on us. This is on the people who should fund the team for us to get better players. This is on the manager for not refining his tactics to reflect what he has. This is on the enabling press who are already reporting, giving a bland report and telling us how superior Real Madrid are. And this is on the supporters who were singing "You Never Walk Alone" after we disgrace. We are fucking walking alone, and we know that. We are walking alone, right?
It's true.
And we shouldn't sully the memory of Jerry and the pacemakers who wrote a beautiful song that we've adopted by singing it after we've played such a farcical dross, right? We know that. This is on us, but unfortunately, nothing will change, guys. Nothing will change, my brothers. Nothing will change. See, I got this outfit specially for the match. It's their new training kit. I got it.
I thought it was the new kit. I was thinking,
it is.
I don't know why you put your money into that.
I got it, and you know, my wife keeps asking me, why the fuck do you keep buying stuff from Liverpool when they keep embarrassing you, and all you do is getting upset. My niece is a Manchester United supporter. She called me from Ghana and told me to go and sleep early. You know, it's sad, but I'm not really as upset as I think I should be because I think it's coming. Like I said, you know it's coming, right? We all knew. You see, Manchester, Real Madrid have punished us for the lapses that other teams didn't punish us on.
Yep.
If you recall, against Newcastle.
Yep, we went and against both teams. So talk about Newcastle and you talk about Everton.
Yeah.
Both games we almost went and conceded, and then you went and actually countered, and then we couldn't control the games against any good.
1 inch on the inside of the bar, we would have been behind. But remember against Newcastle, Alan Saint-Maximin had a chance that he blew. Real Madrid don't blow those chances.
It's a different type of game.
What's his name? The center forward, the guy who gets injured all the time.
Callum Wilson.
Wilson. He was put clean through by Saint-Maximin. He messed it up. Allison. But these guys don't give you that kind of chance. They don't give you that kind of chance. I want to hear what Klopp has to say. I haven't been able to hear his interview. I want to hear what he has to say. Because he's becoming an embarrassment to our team. And something needs to happen. I am not going to be sold on this rebuild. Because clearly, he has shown a propensity not to be able to utilize what he has.
That's what it is.
That's my problem. Because as soon as you went 2-0 up, hey, you close shop. I have seen teams in the past, those Italian teams in the past, score an early 1-0, and with Baresi and Alessandro Nesta, they shut up shop and they go home with a 1-0 win. You can do that. So what was he doing? What was he doing? Look, let's not kid ourselves. There aren't many good defensive teams that would have allowed Vinicius to do what he did. Right? He basically skinned Trent, but Joe Gomez was right there. So what do? You time. How does he get goal side of you, a defender, when you are inside of him? How does that happen?
I don't know. But listen, that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem, Uncle. But
hey, we need to get better. Listen, Joe Gomez simply fucking needs to leave our team, man. We need to sell him. It's becoming one too many times.
That's exactly. But that's the problem. That's the problem. We're not gonna.
And like I said today, some of the players do not deserve to wear a Liverpool shirt. They need to be in the Championship or League One. Look, there's a guy who plays for Portsmouth. He's called Chuba Akpom. He's a Nigerian guy.
Ex-Arsenal.
Right. If that guy is playing in the Championship, what business do the likes of Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones have playing for Liverpool? I mean,
this is what football is. It's locked. You got to chat to Klopp and everyone. That's what I'm saying. But
I have said my piece. You guys know my opinion. And the funny thing is that some people were trying to call me out after the two recent wins. And I was like, you know what? If you guys watch the match, we were an inch in both matches, an inch inside the pool from conceding the first goal. And what happens when we concede the first goal? We all know what happens. But hey, guys, you guys are the content creators. Like I said, I'm a retired old man who talks shit all the time, but I'm allowed to. So at least today I'm being moderate, right? I haven't said anything that we all didn't see. So, like I said, if it's threatening to come, it's scary. Once it's here, it's here. We live with it.
Exactly. We live with it now.
So Jerry, let me hear from you. I wanted to give you I want to give you some information. I intend to go and watch our match against Man City. So wish me luck.
Oh my God!
Wish me luck.
Good luck for you. Good luck for you.
Wish you luck.
I ain't going.
But yeah,
wish me luck. But you know what we do. You know what we do in Ghana, right? When your team when the local leagues, when a team is coming to one of them village teams and they have a really good player, they go and kidnap the good player and release him after the match. Maybe we should kidnap Rashford and release him for the match.
Rashford, we need to kidnap everybody. Kidnap Klopp at this rate, bro. I tell you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that may be another option. But at this juncture, I think we should do Rashford, because the rate at which we are leaking goals, it may be a very bad experience. You know, I don't mind even losing to Real Madrid. I mind losing to Manchester United. That I mind.
So we'll have to wait. We're gonna have to do a show like this after the United game, and hopefully all is well. But look, we're gonna have to get the next people on.
Yeah, man.
Uncle, I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna message you after the game. Take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, big up to Uncle Albert, man. Big up to Uncle Albert. But hold on.
Always with the words of wisdom.
Yeah, trust me. But we got a couple people that are just.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
Big up,
bro. Why play that? But I can't keep a straight face.
All I'm saying is, Ram, you're good. You're good.
Alright, I'm not playing that song yet, bro. I haven't heard the fat lady thing yet, man.
You know what? I thought I'd be mad after this and us, but
no one cares anymore.
I put it out there. I thought we'll win, bro. Listen, G and JJ, you can get onto it. I thought the power of Anfield, the atmosphere. I said,
well, you kept saying it.
Delusion. But hold on, we need to.
Well, just one quick thing. I don't know if you guys already mentioned it. We were right though. We all underestimated the missing guy, which is Ibu, and now we know why.
But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not even that. I know you're saying that, but it's another one that's just rash. This is what I'm talking about. Virgil wasn't good enough. Like, yeah, he's a centre back that can just be rash at times as well, and that's why I wanted to go and play Matip at the start. And I said, because I wanted a defender that's a bit more calm in these situations. That he's not been great, but you got to play a player like that in this type of game. You don't want a brother that's just rushing out, and that's what Gomez was doing. So
JJ, I've apologized 1,000 times, but I'm gonna apologize again, bro. You told me a year ago.
I told man a year ago about this brother, man.
Told me from time.
It's mad. But well, hold on, we're gonna get Any back on to obviously share his what's it called, his 2 cents.
Yeah. Hopefully it's pattern. I don't know if you man can hear me still.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can hear you. Right, run chat to us, man. Yeah,
it's probably like a ticking time bomb. I don't know how much time I got left in it, so I'll quickly rattle off my thoughts.
Cool.
Yeah, no, like I said, the first 20 minutes was obviously good. We all saw that. I'm thinking, I wasn't necessarily saying we're back. I was just thinking it's looking different. I'm also seeing Fabinho making driving runs into the box. He was looking a bit different. You know, he's spraying the ball out wide as well. I'm thinking, all right, Liverpool might actually do something here. And then, boy, you know what? The first goal, I'm not even gonna. Although you can blame Gomez, sometimes you just gotta say that's a cracking finish, bro. He's put it the only position that he's gonna score. Like literally,
with power, man. With power.
Yeah. It was just a great finish. He placed it the only place Alisson's like not gonna save it. But the second goal, I think Jerry was going back and forth in the group chat as well about who thought it was Ali's or Gomez. In my opinion, that was all Alisson's fault. All Alisson's fault. You can say Gomez underhit the pass, even though I don't think he did. The reason why it might look like he underhit the pass was because
any bro. I think it's shared, bro. Just to stop you there.
Go.
Because as that ball's coming across, Gomez kind of dropped his shoulder to then play it to Ali when he could have just put it out for a throw-in, bro. Like
he could have.
He could have prevented, but I think it is shared on both of them still.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like, you know, in my opinion, like it might not have been the best decision to play it to Alisson, but once he's played it to Alisson, like the ball's at Alisson's feet, bro. Like, there's no reason for Alisson to free.
But the problem is for me though is that when he's gone and played the pass, you learn about angles when you play at the back. He's gone and he's played the pass straight in front of him, and the run he's made as an option has been straight in front of him as well. If he plays that pass to Alisson, he's got to go and he's got to turn his body and he's got to open up so he can get on the back end. He's got to open up his body like a 6 would. So as soon as he's passed that ball, if he hasn't made that option for Alisson and you're trying to go and play at the back, that's where you've gone and broken down your thing. I know for a fact if that was Pep Guardiola, he'd be berating Joe Gomez for even playing that pass because that angle was straight down there, and
He also
Do you know what I
played
mean?
it. He played it to Vinicius's press as well.
No,
He was running in the
no.
same direction.
And Vinicius, this is what I'm saying. Vinicius, it was a smart press because what's happened? Gomez has checked his shoulder, seen Vinicius, and said, "I'm gonna go and try do this and pass." He hasn't made a proper angle to receive the ball, but Vinicius has stepped that way already. So by the time Alisson's received the ball, he's looked up. And you just see Vinicius there, innit? He's tried to obviously pass. And it's just,
it is, Jerry, bro. My thing is, though, Alisson can see everything, bro. Literally, everything's right.
That's true.
Everything's right in front of Alisson, innit? So Joe Gomez is probably thinking, although he's probably looked at, like you said, he's probably looked over his shoulder. He can't see the whole picture, innit? He's just quickly looked at his shoulder, got a quick glance. Okay, Vinicius is over my shoulder. Let me quickly play it to Ali. He's probably not even thinking about the return pass because he's just thinking the smartest thing for Alisson to do here is just clear the ball, bro. Because I'm not in a position to receive the ball. Although I can make the angle, I might not get there fast enough. Ali, you clear it or you give it to Van Dijk. Don't try and give it back to me because obviously Vinicius is pressing you in it. And in my opinion, and like I said, Alisson's been our best player this season. So I'm not saying that he's the reason we lost this game or like he's a shit goalkeeper or anything like that. But in my opinion, that's a brain fart moment, and that's put the whole momentum into Real Madrid's favor, in my opinion. But you know, we can argue all day about whose fault it was. At the end of the day, it don't really matter at the end of the day because Gomez was at fault for like another 3 goals in it. So it's not even like we're saying Gomez had a great performance. Yeah, that was his only mistake. Brother, this guy was stinking it up. I'm starting to feel bad for him, even though he's the one putting the bro, big man thing. You know when the cameras all zoom into this man's face, and I'm thinking, bro, you're doing him dirty, bro.
It's when he starts complaining at the ref, like, what do you want me to do? I haven't done anything. And I was like, yeah, this is. I see Mings do that all the time. I'm like, yeah, you're done.
That's when you know, JJ. That's when you know man's lost it.
Brother, you know it is. I Romz.
And the ref's calling him over, and he's like, no, what? Like he's in school. And the teachers told him to come. Yeah, it's mad.
Hey, brother, man's in betting. I'm in some betting group chats, innit? And they're thinking, yeah. Gomez has lost his head. He's definitely getting. I don't know if he ended up getting a yellow in it, but you know, it just made me laugh. I just see the notification pop up. Yeah, Gomez is definitely getting a yellow. He's on his last warning. That's when I knew his head was hot still. But and one more thing as well. You see Beshetic as well. I don't want people to pile on in it because I don't think he played bad like that bad today. But he just needs to learn. He's still young, so he's gonna learn that in it to iron out those little unnecessary risks because that second goal that we're talking about as well, that came from him doing a little unnecessary. He tried to cut inside when there was no need, like just play the ball off, understand that we're 2-1 up. They've just scored as well in it, so the momentum's with them as well. We don't want to give them no more impetus or no more sort of encouragement to sort of, you know, like they can smell blood, bro. We don't want to give them no more encouragement and doing little things like that. They're thinking, yeah, cool, say nothing. We've got the upper hand now still. But we're finished, bro. I even put in the group chat at 2. I think it was 2-0. Boys, this is I can't remember what I said. Something like, this is Real Madrid, though. We saw what they done last season. When I said that, though, I was not thinking we were going to lose 5-2. I was thinking, yeah, maybe they might come back, draw 2-2 or something. We go back to the Bernabeu, and it's sort of an even game in it. But 5-2, bro, you're taking the piss, bro. Big man things. I don't even know what needs to change. Something needs to change, bro. And this is what I'll end on because I know you probably got more callers in it. Like what we're seeing on the pitch is just a reflection of, or in my opinion, it's just a reflection of the manager in it and what's going on all throughout the club. So the mess that we're seeing on the pitch is just a reflection of there's no clear direction of the club. No one knows what's happening. Are we getting sold? Are we not? We now know that we're not, but before that, we didn't really know. The fact that we're not getting sold after thinking that we were getting sold, how's that affecting the manager? Some of the backroom staff, even some of the players. We've heard players come out and say, "Bro, we need players, bro." So they're probably thinking, "Bro, what?" Because like obviously they got social media, they probably know more than we do. They're probably hearing some of the news. Yeah, cool, we might get taken over. That's exciting for the players. Now they know we're not getting. And this ain't me giving them an excuse, by the way. This is just me thinking, right, this is why we're seeing some bullshit on the pitch, card. No one knows what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, bro. No one knows what's going on behind the scenes. So like no one really knows what's going on the pitch as well, bro.
And I hear that like all the confusion is just transmitted onto the players, and now they're just doing a madness. Now I hear it, I do hear it,
literally still, yeah. But that's all from me, fam. We're done. Still, we're getting top 4 no more. Champions League's done.
I told Eddie, yeah. I saw Eddie say top 4's on the cards. I said, "Them man there." I said, "Them man there." I knew this day was coming. I was like,
yeah, bro. Bro, I was all typing #7 into my Twitter group chats when we was tuning up. I said #7. Don't talk too much. Talk soon. Talk soon. And it ended
by now, innit? Or just put it on mute.
Brother, I ain't replied since, bro. Since that second goal went in, I didn't reply, bro. Since their second goal went in, I ain't replied since. Still,
it's crazy, man. But look, love as always, man. Yeah, feel free to
man.
hop on
Big up
whenever.
you, man, as well. Everyone in the chat, smash up the likes as well. Big up you, man, as well. You're doing your thing, man. Big man thing. This is one of my favorite YouTube channels out there as well. G's channel as well. Romz doing your thing. Rams, everyone, man. Big up you, man, as well, man.
Love.
Big time, bro.
Yeah, man, love. Hey, I love the trunks. I love the trunks DP, by the way.
Any needs to be involved. The goal session. Any's a cool still.
Don't get me compose, you know. Don't make me compose. I'm not a big man, bro.
You're there.
Yeah. Let me know in the group chat. Let me know in the group chat. Say that, man.
Cool. Say that one. Cool. Yeah, big up to any man. But this is what I'm saying. It's scary. Like no one's saying anything different. Everyone's starting to come to the realization that look, man.
I can hear it in the back. I can hear Eddie speaking in the back where I was like, yeah,
it's the man at the home. It's the man at the home. We're going to get the next caller in just to let people know it's going to be Barry, recency bias, and then we're going to end with Mo. Apologies for anyone that tried to go and come in. Listen, we've had loads of people trying to go and come in actually, but we've had too many people in the back end. So listen, let me know if you tried to come in and you couldn't, and we'll get you on next time. But chat to us, man. We've got Barry making his debut on the show. What's up, Barry?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me on. Is my audio connection okay for you?
Audio's fantastic, mate.
Wicked. All right. I just wanted to come on real quick because obviously I've been watching your show for a bit now. So big up to you, Jerry and G. Absolutely fantastic show. Thank goodness I've got somewhere to go as a clock out guy. Any other chat in any other Liverpool fan channel, I'm getting chewed out for the past 6 months now. And I've been...
we welcome you.
I've been eating
welcome
20 bananas tonight during the bloody game. 20 bananas I've chopped through here. Look at it. That's how angry I've been. But luckily I was at work today, so I could actually watch the Madrid game.
Yeah, so
but yeah, no, good channel, guys. Really appreciate it. I just want to jump on quick and say that, and hopefully when I get a bit more time, I'll come on another occasion and we'll chat some more stuff in detail about how Klopp needs to leave. Anyway, right, I'll leave you to it, guys. Take care, man.
Right, appreciate it.
Love, bro, man. Thank you for jumping in, bro.
Appreciate it from Barry, man. Much appreciated. I like when people come on because you always get to put a face to a name in it. It's just like, okay, cool, you know, all right, cool. This is Barry. I mean, you're a real person. You're not just an account in it. It makes it proper. Like, I mean,
it makes it more community based.
Exactly.
I thought Romz was a fake person before until I really saw him.
But hold on. Right, go on. Sorry.
I come on to show appreciation and say crop out and cut. I respect it.
Everything else has been said. This is what I'm saying. Everything else has been said. It's just like, look, I'm just with you, man. He signed the petition, and this is what I'm saying, Rams. Listen, that contract is there, bro. It's there. Listen, I can make you rich. We can make you rich out here, bro.
You don't know that this contract come like getting Bitcoin, bro. You better get in now.
What's a Man of the Woods contract, bro? Nah, man, I need a guarantee. It's flipping. What's it called? Future Sex Love Sounds, bro. It sounds like Man of the Woods, man.
Whoa! You've gone left there, bro. See what I mean?
Pause.
Hold on. Quick question.
Ram, Klopp leads in his way.
But quick question, Rams. What are you willing to do for the contract, bro?
What am I willing to do? Wait. Yeah. I told you the situation. I told you the situation. End of the season, if certain information come through, then I'll give it a proper consideration, and you'll get my verdict. And cool. You'll say whether you get a signature or a counter offer. You know
well, guess what's happening right now? Right now, he's just. We just got him there. He's a contractor, and he's on a contract. Part-time thing, but at any moment it's a 0-hour contract. I could just dump it. You could just get dumped.
I could just dump you at any given fucking time, bro.
Yeah, just like. So.
Hey, let me ask you, man, a question quickly before you get the next guest. I've got 2 questions to ask you. Yeah, you see when you make tea or whatever, do you guys drink it like straight away, or do you like let that thing just?
I let it burn my tongue. I like to just.
Bro, you can't be crazy, bro. I knew you was gonna say that.
Let it cool down, bro. I need to get at his heat at his most.
Nah, bro, you don't see me like this over here, like.
But why is that?
I'm then. I wait. I give it a couple bits, and then I just go so I can drink it, but it's still.
So I can drink it, bro. What? And the second question I was asking you. Go on.
Sorry, G, I was gonna say I need to leave that tea set. I need that tea fully in the water, man. I don't want no leftover tea.
You know what it is?
Set.
I normally only have tea if I'm feeling a bit constipated, so I have to drink it at its hottest. Yeah, sometimes if it's stuck and not coming out, I need it to open up my inside.
Bro, that thing's burning. Like, remember, this is boiling water, my bro. This is boiling water.
Romz,
The reason why I need to stop doing that, because once your tongue's burnt, it ruins your meal. If you eat
it does.
It's annoying. So
I need second question, though. Second question I want to ask. So, what are you guys saying? Are you guys a cereal before the milk or milk before the cereal kind of guys?
Cereal first. Cereal first.
I finished the milk, so milk first.
You see, Romz, you're just
we need to get the next caller on, yeah. And this next caller.
How come Romz has not got kicked out of this shit after that, man?
He signed the contract. He signed the contract, bro.
I signed a death row. I'm locked in for life.
La Cosa Nostra, do you know what I mean? You go and make that handshake, and do you know what I mean? It's with blood. We'll ride out for you. That's what I say. It's a safe space. You can. That's what I'm saying. What are you going to do for this contract? It's safe. No one's going to say anything. It's only 70 people watching.
Only 70 people watching. Yeah, first of all, 70
people.
All
it takes is one
button and subscribe, bro. But
one currently has the phone out, clipping this up.
Back.
Steven saying coconut oil and olive oil needed. Rah. But hold on. We need to get this caller on it. And listen, I don't know, but I think he's like an FSG supporter. I don't know what's there in the back. But he's like, no, but hold on.
I mean,
but we got man like recency bias.
Never that.
We got recency.
Hey man, big ups to JJ, big ups to G, big ups to Rams, man. Big ups to everybody that's come through before. Uncle Albert, he shut it down as always. He's the Jay-Z of this thing here.
Yeah.
But I gotta go in, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna provide a unique perspective here because I feel like our fan base is going through the 5 stages of grief. But we're all in these tiny little cubby holes of echo chambers where we're feeling different stages at different times. So for example, the people who want FSG out, we're the ones experiencing the anger and the depression. We've already accepted the fact that we're screwed, right? But you got the top reds, the SOSs of the world. They're the ones busy in denial trying to bargain. So they're constantly coming around. Oh, well, what if FSG stays, but we get 200 million investment, guys? Wouldn't that be perfect? Listen, I don't know about you, but the average person is not going to invest in something unless they can get credit for the money they put in. If they're not going to get credit, they're going to step back and let everything go to ish. I'm trying my best to be algorithmic friendly for you. You let it go to ish, and then we're going to go ahead and reinvest when you give up and you sell outright. And see, my problem is I'm watching this game. We had the last 2 games. We beat Everton, fool's gold. We beat Newcastle, fool's gold. We actually won a road game, guys. Imagine the concept there. We used to be mentality monsters. We used to dog walk people. We used to go an entire calendar year without losing a game. Now we'll be lucky to win a game in a month. It's astonishing. Bashetic, people are trying to scapegoat our guy Bashetic. He's 18 years old. I'm never going to be hard on that kid. If you ask me, he was one of the few midfielders we had today that tried to be progressive with the ball. Hendo kept trying to get him the back pass. He's like, nah, blood, I'm Spanish. That's not what we are taught in our academies, blood. You feel me? We don't do that here. Now I get it. Everyone wants to be hard on Joey G. But Joey G has never been classed as world class. So my expectation of Joey G isn't so high. So I'm not willing to scapegoat him fully. I look at Allison as the person here that I got to ask questions. Now, I'm not trying to scapegoat him because I think the whole team played bad. But from Allison's perspective, I got to ask questions because he's got a lot of mates on that Real Madrid team, a lot of Brazilian mates. And I can't help but notice the edge disappears from Ali whenever we play Madrid. It always happens. And I must ask the question to all the LFC supporters. Are we sure we want to sell a guy like Kelleher, who's about 5-6 years younger than Ali, homegrown? We won't be able to replace a guy like that as a backup keeper. Are we sure we want to let him go? Ali's just going to get older. We're not even playing Kelleher in the FA Cup and all that stuff no more. It's going all to Ali. I have to ask questions. Is Ali burnt out because we're overplaying him? All these questions come to my mind, right? And see, when he makes these little mistakes, listen, one mistake I can live with. But Klopp, I got to look at you now because we're up 2-0 at Anfield. Big bad Anfield. But if you ask me, ever since the pandemic went down, Anfield ain't really been big and bad no more. You know,
It's true.
Come on, man. It's like a kid's palace now. Whole bunch of people coming up and down slides, throwing balls in the jungle gym. People ain't serious no more at Anfield. It used to be you got real vitriol when you came to Anfield. People were scared. Shiver me timbers. I'm talking Pirates of the Caribbean settings. Now people come to Anfield and it's their home. You know, we firing up all these flares as people come through in buses. I'm thinking, okay, we bringing that smoke. We finna jump into a time machine. Kang the Conqueror settings. Let's get it cracking. Only for our team to completely capitulate up 2 goals. And here's my thing, Trent. I defend you until the cows come home because you the guy. You the scouser on the squad. You have a lot of the greatest moments I've had as a Liverpool supporter I've had because Trent was on the team. In a lot of ways, Bajcetic is what Trent was for our first run with Klopp. I look at Bajcetic as being that kind of centerpiece, cornerstone for us moving forward now. He's going to save us a lot of money because we have him now. But Trent, when we're up 2 goals, why are you pushing up so high, bro? Conserve some energy. Like, if we're up in the game.
That's on Klopp. That's on
Yeah,
Klopp.
recency.
That's
That's
on
an
Klopp.
instruction
I'm a
from Klopp.
Klopping guy, but sorry, that is on Klopp.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I agree with y'all. But I also believe when you're in a game like that, listen, Klopp, no disrespect, you're not subbing off Trent or Robbo in this big of a game. If I'm Trent or Robbo, I'm willing to be as conservative as possible to make sure we still have a lead at halftime. I'll get chewed out by Klopp for the sake of my club. That's how I feel. Like at a certain point.
Can I add something?
Go ahead, bro.
Can I add something? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you know what makes us so potent in the last couple of games? Is when Robbo and Trent were so deep and they just get the ball and from one moment it turns defensive into attack. They give it to Gakpo and we're already on the counter attack. You know what I mean? I don't understand why Trent was playing as a right midfielder, leaving Vinicius on his own against Joe Gomez. And I'm like, Trent has the best passing range out of any, arguably out of any footballer in the Premier League. And he could just switch a ball just like that. Why does he have to push forward so much? Why can't he just let him dictate play like he's been doing for the last couple of games at right back?
No, but
I agree with you. Because Trent has a pocket passer IQ. Like in the NFL, Trent has the pocket passing ability, but he wants to be Lamar Jackson. Trent, you do not have to be Lamar Jackson. You have Patrick Mahomes type range. Sit in that pocket and let loose. You saw Patrick Mahomes in that Super Bowl with a bad ankle. Did it make a difference? No, because he got that arm.
Recency. I don't really know that much about NFL. But you're basically saying Trent has that Hail Mary, like he can just,
you know
what I mean?
Get out of jail free card.
He's like Steph, bro. Like Steph, just stay out.
But the difference is the problem that Trent's got right now, and we were talking about earlier. I don't know if you guys heard. His all-round game isn't good. That long pass range, if you can stop that pass and it's not as effective, what you're saying is essentially we're going to keep trying that until it works. But what happens is that, and we've seen it this season, he's giving away the ball more times than he ever has. That pass hasn't been on. If the person on the end of it, do you know what I mean? Mahomes can throw that pass, but if he hasn't got Tyreek Hill, whoever, do you know what I mean, trying to go and catch that ball, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're just giving the ball away. So that's the problem with Trent. His all-round game, if you look at a Kimmich, if you look at Lahm, if you look at Dani Alves, when that pass wasn't on, they didn't have to do that pass to still be effective. With Trent, if he doesn't do that, then what? And that's the problem you've got with a Trent right now.
We don't have a plan.
Do you know what a good Trent does when his passes aren't going off? Man drives into the box. That in the underlap and that he always does.
But Ram.
Problems.
No, it does. But Ram, it's not even it's not a Walker's overlap. When a Walker doesn't overlap, he's breaking through the lines. When Robertson doesn't overlap, he breaks through the lines. Trent can't do that. So it's not even as effective. You're now doing, and the problem is you do that, and then you know he's not going to go and get back. So then you're caught in that same situation anyway.
And another problem is Trent will find himself in cam positions. Hendo's out on the right wing. Salah's on the right wing. So it's like an overload. But it's like, bro, 42% of our attack was down the right side. The other 58% was middle and left. That's not enough balance. And see, when Darwin, when his entire game, it seems like he's more of a left forward than a left winger because we don't really play him like we would with Lucho on that left side. So Darwin's always somewhat in the box whenever the ball is about to arrive. So that forces Robbo to basically be the real left winger. And it's just, I really do believe we could get the best out of Trent the rest of these years with a back three. I really do believe that, but I feel like Klopp, it's against his DNA to have a back three. So he's stubborn. And Fabinho doesn't have the legs, so he can't cover in that space, but that's why we need a back three. And it's one of those things where Salah, I've avoided giving you some smoke, but I got to keep it real with you. That first assist, beautiful. I'm going to give you the glasses half full first. But let's be honest, fellas. Salah had the ball twice after that in the box. An easy slide past to Gakpo leads to a tap in twice. Salah said, "No, this is about me because Madrid keeps trolling me for my tweet. So I'm trying to go for my hat trick." That in a nutshell, man, we lost because of that.
Can I just jump in there? Because this is what I was saying. Even at 2-0, I was dissing Klopp for going gung-ho, but we still weren't even clinical then. We could have been 3-4 up if we were clinical. And my problem with Salah as well, you had a Nacho that came on out of his position and just, I know, cool. Maybe it's a bit harsh, me scapegoating Salah, because the whole team second half just capitulated. But again, what we spoke about, JJ, have that moment. We're looking at you. You need to rise. And Nacho is not used to playing fullback. He can do a job there, but that's not his primary position. And it's kind of like, that was your time to even eat. Even if he scored 1 or 2 and made the scoreline a bit more respectable, who knows? But I don't want to scapegoat Salah, but I'm looking at, if I had to look at everyone now, if I had to pick a person first, I'm looking at him because the money we've given him, he's supposed to now be that guy.
And Salah is our guy.
Is that inverted fullback as well? It's not the first time we've seen it. It's a season. Tomiyasu against Arsenal.
But that's the way to stop him in these kind of games anyway. Is to play a fullback against Salah because he's going to always try and cut in. Right-footed, come on, man. That's bread and butter for them. They love that kind of thing. They want a player who's left-footed to be on that side. Salah, but everything you guys are saying about Salah is true anyway, regardless.
But we need to really hold Salah accountable because he needs to be a better vocal leader on this team. When you're getting paid the big bags, it's incumbent upon you to give Gakpo that confidence, man. If you play that pass to Gakpo, he runs through and he scores a goal. He runs through a brick wall the rest of the game. Heading into that second leg, he is feeling it. He feels like, man, this is my level. Salah, you needed to get Gakpo and Darwin good because then we could have won this tie.
That's why LeBron's a GOAT. That's why LeBron's a GOAT.
That's what LeBron always does. He gets his guys eaten first, and then it's like, man, I got this now because my guys cooking, and now they can't afford to double me because my role players will hit it.
Recently, you're spot on, but the more positive and delusional fans will then say, but Salah's never spoke like that. Well, this is the time, in the time of need. That's when you have to. That's why I don't understand when our fans say, oh, but a player's never done this. I remember when Salah was a chalk on his boots, like a proper winger. I'd say the first few months of the season that, oh, but Salah's not used to this. Get used to it. Adapt or perish. That's literally all there is to it. But yes, it's going to be a long season from now, man.
But yeah, I didn't want to overstay my welcome. Thank you so much for allowing me on, man.
Listen,
all of y'all are legends here, man.
Have you got a channel recency?
Well, I do have a channel, but I don't talk Liverpool. But if they keep this up, I'm gonna have to do it for therapy alone.
No, even if you don't talk with Liverpool, listen, plug your channel.
On definitely, man. Recency Bias Radio, where no one is safe from criticism. I'm the holder of all the Infinity Stones, and I just sent Klopp and a few of these players to the Shadow Realm. Man, I hope y'all enjoy yourselves tonight, man. Try to let this game go after this stream and enjoy yourselves, man. Don't let this stuff eat at you, man. It sucks. And see, FSG, I don't know how I allowed them to duck this smoke too. On my way out, I'm going to go ahead and dance on their head top real quick. You mean to tell me we on a 2-game winning streak and y'all choose now of all time to say we ain't selling? That was some coward stuff to me because you set up this fan base, you set up that team going into this big of a fixture, you set them all up to have no real confidence, no real hope. Then when they go up 2-0 and that becomes 2-2, heads go down and they don't really see no reinforcements coming because how can we truly believe FSG is going to truly invest?
Facts.
I mean, listen.
Shameful. Thank you so much, though,
Round
fellas.
of
I
applause.
appreciate y'all.
Recency.
I like that. Cool.
listen, amazing. Listen, we got everyone just so you can go and see. Look, people are like, listen, big up recency, real talk. We got here. Do you know what I mean? We got people are loving saying, look, true what Bias is saying. And do you know what I mean? We got people. Look, I like this caller. Co-op saying this guy speaking fat. So listen, you know what you're talking about.
You need to come on the call anytime we do another call show. We need you back.
We need you on again, man.
I'm definitely gonna come back, man. I rock with y'all. I love the energy y'all provide, man. And I'm definitely gonna be back, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves for real.
Yeah.
You'll never walk alone.
You'll never. Yeah.
Love, bro.
Yeah, big up to Recency, man. Guys, make sure we're heading over to Recency Bias Radio, man. Like, check that out. Check that out. And
it's nice. It's even just nice hearing someone from the other side of the world, different accent. Because
man.
Sometimes it's fed up of hearing JJ and G's voice. Like, you know, it can just get a bit. You know?
Exactly, man.
Hey, Romz, I'm blessed that you didn't mention my name as well, bro.
No, you're good.
Thank you for that.
If you mention anything German,
yeah, whatever, man. See, I mean, you have the right to start talking when you ain't signed the contract, bro. You know, like that.
That was really...
Hey, people expect this to happen, man. I guarantee you, every 10 minutes, I'm gonna get cut off because they don't like what I say or it doesn't fit.
Yeah, you learned your lesson. But anyway, we're gonna get the last caller of the day. Big up to everyone that's tuned in. Make sure we're still smashing a like. Look, we got I mean, people loving what Reese's got to say, and I think they're gonna love what this guy's got to say as well. And it's man like Mo, man. You there?
Mo.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear?
What's going on, Mo?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm doing great. Just today is not the day.
Yeah, chat to us. Give us in a couple of minutes. Come on, just give us relay your thoughts to us, man.
I'm just gonna make it quick, you know. Like it's very hard this season to be a Liverpool fan because like everybody's just letting us down, you know, every time. And then like even the owners, you know, like they're just pulling up like we're going to sell up, and then when the team start doing well, they're just coming out and saying like we are not going to sell up, just looking for minority shares. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you seem proper depressed. Like this result.
It's just Real Madrid, you know. Like growing up, you know, like every team we used to beat them. You know, we have like everybody's number except them. You know, like they have something like, you know, like a mental. We have a mental block against them. When we see that white shirt, like we don't know even what to do. Like today, like every time it's just like a player. They just end our players' career, you know. First it was like careers, and then it was like today, you know, like Joe Gomez, like that. Like that must be the last time we are going to see like Joe Gomez.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Sad, man. Sad, but it should be.
Yeah, you know, it's sad. But I want to blame too much like Klopp, like, you know, because that was a very shocking performance, like mostly like Joe Gomez. That was very surprising, you know, like he can't do that, but not at that level, you know, like he has a bozo gene, like but to that extent, like, you know, it is just the levels of world class, you know, like.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just levels. Just levels when it comes to it, man. But Mo, like, I appreciate you calling in, man. Is this your first time calling in on the show?
Yeah, I'm just like tuning in.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Yeah, big up. We appreciate you calling in, man. Make sure you call in next time for the next game, man. Take it easy. Have a good evening, yeah?
Yeah.
Love, bro.
Love. But yeah, man, it's like I said, it's depressing. I think Mo really kind of.
I was gonna say, yeah, Mo, you put us. I mean, it's what he's saying is factual though. At the end of the day, in terms of how we're all kind of feeling. Well, some of us are feeling anyway, kind of thing. Like
Some
Liverpool.
of us. Who's the other people that are feeling shit? Who aren't feeling shit?
You're not.
I mean, I don't feel shit. I mean, I'm not bothered either way.
You're still clopping. You're still clopping. After this.
Stop it.
He needs to learn. Like that.
You're
Hey, you know what?
Are you Klopp out?
He's about to say it. He's about to say it.
What made you?
He had that look. He had that look in it. He had that.
The look in his eye, like
when he said, "You know what?" and you paused. When he said, "You know what?" and you paused, I thought you were gonna say it.
I was gonna say something else, but I was like, nah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
You're gonna say Klopp until you die or something, isn't it?
No, of course not. JJ, have I ever said that in my life?
No, I'm playing.
But I am depressed.
Okay, big up, bro. I told you, man.
Depressed.
They treat us like Porto, bro.
But this time they actually did treat us like Porto, G.
Yeah, that's the. What did we say when Jerry left in the thing? We said, but then we were like, nah, but they don't slap us like 5-0. But now they gonna slap us fucking 5-2. They treat man like Porto. Yo, disrespectful, bro. Liverpool, you are a bunch of bums. That's so true.
Bro, deep it. In our lifetimes, bro, we've never conceded 5 at home. Let alone 4. I think the 4 was the one in Mourinho mad season where they conceded like 13 goals or something. I remember Joe Cole and Damien Duff moved mad.
Oh yeah, even 06. Yeah.
Ram, even that's the only time we rarely get smoked at Anfield. This is a ground where even if we're bad, we don't let it get embarrassing. But tonight, big up Terry on the text because Ram, we even just come off there. Terry even said this is the type of loss. You put your resignation in. He won't, but you should just have some pride and just put it in because 5-2.
Brother, you know who you're talking about? Like you're talking about a guy who still played 4-3-3 after 7 years. But this guy ain't got no pride. He's worried about like whatever he's gonna do for the next game and what, bro. He don't care about all of that, man. Like he's good. Like I said, when you enable this kind of behavior, why would man even care? Because the reality of the situation is that he's thinking, well, as long as the fans are on side, the ones obviously who go to the games and stuff like that, the ones who are singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." I haven't watched his press conference. I'm more than confident that he spoke about that at some point in time, or he's going to speak about it.
Oh no, he said we're not going to win the next leg.
Oh, is that what he said? That's the first honest thing he said all season.
Who said that?
Klopp.
What about this game?
I heard that from Tom.
Yeah,
basically, he said along the lines. Ancelotti must have said, "I know you." Ancelotti, what did he say, Ram? Ancelotti basically saying he thinks it's done, and Klopp was like, "Well, I agree with it." He basically accepted defeat already.
No, anyway.
I've not seen that exact quote word for word, but it's a long.
I think the journalist was like, "What's going to happen in the next game?" He was like, "Well, it's done."
It's done, man. It's done. I'm just gonna get through some of the comments before obviously we head out. We got Scouse African saying, "I said we needed to be tight in defense. The only thing that was tight was Gomez on that pole. You know, everything was just. I mean, excellent. We got Mr. Brick saying, "Big JJ and Minister G. I'm calling this. Klopp will not see out his contract. He has no intention of changing his tactics. He's done." We got Reece saying Fab and Hendo, Robbo backwards and sideways passing is so basic. Sheila Mugisha saying Ancelotti always battering Klopp.
Bro, man did that Everton. He's doing it.
It's a joke. Zach Grattan saying Madrid took Shrove Tuesday to another level, flattening and smacking us around with more than just sprinkles of brilliance.
Wait, it's Pancake Day today.
Yeah.
Is it?
I didn't even know that.
I thought people were talking about pancakes for banter.
What?
I thought.
To be fair, actually, I thought that as well, but I don't know.
Let me research that. Sorry, go through the cards. Let me actually research.
That's crazy. Jonathan saying, "What's happening next season? Can we really get a Champions League spot?"
Brother, don't worry about
it. I doubt it. Exactly, man. Mo Khalif saying the 5-goal when I saw Cardi G running back when Ali was on the floor and DVD and Robbo was on the line. I laughed out and woke the neighbors.
Man, here's the joke. It actually is, bro. It actually shows Tuesday.
We got slapped about like a dead pancake, you know, like that, flipped about.
We got flattened by like a pancake, bro. Flattened, more like a crepe as well, bro.
Yemi Matola saying, big up to Yemi. Yemi saying, look, need better coaching with a change of strategy and tactics. Start with the defense. Bassett saying, Jota, point the sub. He's more rusted than my 2006 BMX bike. Easing in. You know the bike that's just been in the garden for ages.
In the garden, and that's rusty brown. And
you get that brownish, and it's just jamming. G, the change just jamming.
The change is jamming now. Like you can't ride that any longer. Yeah, you can't ride that.
I don't know why we took off Gakpo and Nunes, man. Like the two dangerous players in that team.
You do know why. You do know why.
Yeah.
Bro, we got the manager, bro. Like,
Jota's gonna take at least 4 or 5 games. I'm not really too even on him. That's one player. Man, bro, I don't know if you don't see the TL. They're on him though. They're actually on him.
The man wouldn't get on him, but there were times when I was like, brother, at least come on, man. Like, I need you to at least let the ball stick a little piece. Like the way you're moving.
Yeah, I
like,
agree with you. You weren't really sticking like that.
Yeah, it wasn't sticking at all, bro. But I agree with you. Definitely needs game.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, we've got Jonathan saying Liverpool are having a rough time. All teams go through it. Don't be alarmed. Liverpool will bounce back.
Big up, Jonathan.
Brother, man, sitting in 8th position, you know, like where's the bounce back?
There's no bounce back anymore. You know, the bounce back is there. All of a sudden, it just goes.
Brother, your suspension is now fucked. As in, you better hope you don't crash too hard, boy.
Yeah,
the only bounce back is pause, but it's Joe Gomez. He's the only one bouncing.
I was thinking the same thing, Romz. Fuck me.
No, pause, but he's the only one bouncing nowadays, bro. Big up Jonathan, but we've been hearing it all year. The bounce back, bro. This season's just a write-off, man. Like,
what man saying Mitoma was just catching wines for fun, yeah. Man, like Joseph Mitoma Gomez. Crazy. Paul Smith saying when Klopp goes, we should appoint Marcelo Gallardo as our next coach.
No, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but
that's another one you should scout and report.
We've got Stephen Trueseeker saying the club comes first, not Klopp or the players or the owners. Facts.
Tell that to the home fans.
Trust me. 8092 Reds TV. Big up to 8092 saying everything is guaranteed. Death, taxes, and Jordan Henderson's looped cross the first time.
Bro, he did one year, and I was like, brother, like, I'm getting, like, are you not bored of doing this? I'm bored of watching you. You must be bored of doing this, bro.
You know,
like,
big up this year, because, bro, when he does it, no one's even in the box. So it's like, why are you attempting this?
Yeah,
like you'd think, you'd actually think we've got 6'5" Mandzukic, Edin Dzeko, Haaland, Levin. Like you'd think we've got some serious height in that box. Man, seeing Diogo Jota, man, seeing Mo Salah, and I'm like, brother, who are you crossing the ball to? Like, who are you crossing the ball to? Like, seriously, idiot boy, man.
Man thinks he's Steven Gerrard, bro, whipping him them balls like he's fucking prime Stevie.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Angel 968 saying 3 against Brentford, 3 against Wolves, 3 against Brighton, and now 5 against Madrid. What defensive preparation are we working on in the sessions? You tell me, Angel 968. You tell me.
Hey, that's all in 2023 as well. Crazy.
Yeah. Ed saying you man might need to call Monts and make sure he's okay. Look like he's on the verge of a breakdown. I listened to a quote. Yeah. And when you're in the trenches, when you're in the dirt, you're the only one. It's you yourself that has to get yourself out of that. So
once I was saying yesterday, top 4, I said, bro, be careful you wish for, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. Revenite FC saying, I've heard people that put milk and cereal separate in a cup and combine them in their mouths. It's disturbing. I'm gonna have to try that, for banter.
Time consuming.
That's mad time consuming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that out. To think about it, that's something that I can just keep the cereal in my bag. Like when I go to work, just have cereal, a box of cereal in my bag, a pint of milk, and just do it like that.
Brother, just Eat your cereal at home in a bowl, bro.
No, but let's say I'm in a rush, bro. But let's say I'm in a rush. Then what? Sometimes
So whose fault are you in a rush? Me, you, or the cereal?
No, life.
Because it sounds like it's your fault that you're in a rush right now.
No. It's life's fault I'm in a rush. But the
Eat a
cereal.
cereal bar. Eat a cereal bar.
Yeah, eat a cereal bar, bro.
No, that's got too many calories, bro. That cereal's better. Imagine granola in my mouth.
Them
ones there. Mohammed Kasim saying fans said Madrid haven't played us at Anfield with a full crowd.
Yes, they have, and they're beating us 3-1.
Oh, Kadina saying Grizz still thinks Jude Bellingham is coming.
I'm already checked out about shit, bro. I'm looking at cheap buys now. I'm looking at Nice right now.
Exactly.
Ram's got the pen in his hand. He's getting close to the faith now.
Exactly.
No, I'm not, bro. Stop it.
You are.
Stop it.
You are.
Stop it.
You are. Do it right now, because right now I'm like the what's it called? What's his name? Mr. Grey. You know, like that. Like I'm abusing you, but you keep coming back. You keep getting dumped out of streams, coming back.
I'm already coming back with my friend, but that's it. If I didn't know you, I wouldn't care. Because you're my boy, I'm coming back.
Sign the contract, bro. Sign the contract.
No, sign the contract.
M. Thomas is saying.
I told you.
End of the season.
At the end
That's
of the
fine.
season.
Yeah, end of the season. You're gonna have all the information you need. We're gonna be in 8th. We would have been dumped out of the Champions League. There's no Qatari owners, and Bellingham is not coming. Then what?
You know what? Ram, you're on a Klopp thing. You're gonna sign it on your own accord, innit? When you're ready.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's already decided he is. He just. I mean, he's conversing with Ula, just saying, "Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm going to do it when I want to," and all of that. M. Tamiz is saying, I should have tuned into Frankfurt versus Napoli game at the same time. Kamada versus Kim, Asian watch.
What was the score of that game? I've not even checked. 3-0.
2-0.
Oh, 2. Oh.
I saw Usherman scored.
Usherman scored, and not Giovanni. What's his name? Di Lorenzo.
Yeah.
And he's that fullback, innit?
Kolo Mwani got sent off.
Yeah, I saw that. Mwani got sent off.
What for? For like a mad tackle?
That I don't know.
No, I don't know, but yeah.
You should know, Ram. Wait, I just go to the German team. Why haven't you done your research?
Because I didn't watch that game. I was too.
Why have you done your research?
Oh my god. Mo saying this is great. Mo saying, look, Mason Mount will be FSG's Bellingham alternative. Maybe that's what it is.
You know what? If that's the case, then I might sign that contract, bro.
There we go. Money Mace on the back. You know that?
Nah. I want Mason, bro.
Mason Cook, man.
So this is the first time we've conceded 5 goals at Anfield in the Champions League.
Yeah. No,
European night in general.
Yeah, and it's the most European night in our history, and then it's the most goals Klopp has ever conceded as manager in a game.
Okay, again, guys, I don't know what evidence you need to see to.
No. At Anfield, by the way, Ram.
I love you. Man said,
bro, like what more do I need to keep telling man about this brother needs to bounce, bro? It's off
cool,
now,
but,
man.
And G, on that note, I want you to take us out. This is the last comment of the day before we head out. Gio's asking, at what point are you man Klopp out?
Gio, have you been watching, bro?
No. Jerry, play the outro. Let's go. Just play the outro.
Can anyone sing like a prayer for us or something? Because I think I need a prayer right now.
Oh my god, look, it's been a J James show. Big up to everyone. Make sure we're smashing the like, subscribing, hit the notification bell, and hit us all up on our socials, which are in the description. It's been the J James show, and we're out, people. Take it easy.